Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and we're back with some more Danganronpa 3 anime commentary. This time we are taking on Future 11. Last time in Future Land, Makoto used his super high school level talking ability to make Vice Chairman not as evil anymore and decide maybe we shouldn't kill this Makoto guy. Which honestly, maybe that's a good reason you should kill him. You know, the fact that you would think, if anything, the fact that he was able to talk the vice chairman out of killing himself or killing Makoto, that would make the vice chairman more like, oh no, dude, I gotta kill this guy. He socially engineered me into not wanting to kill him anymore. He's super dangerous. But let's go ahead. I'm trying to think anything else. Oh yeah. And then we're gonna learn who the attacker is because I'm still not really clear on all that. I thought that it was the vice chairman set it up, but maybe he didn't set all this up. I don't know. Um, but we'll get started here in 3, 2, 1, go. We got a door. Oh, is this maybe going to be them leaving Hope's Peak like a flashback? It is. Shit sucks, dude. Hey, remember Green Hair when you said she wasn't evil? Or is the attacker just lady? Like, is it actually that she's not dead and I was right from the very beginning? All good things. The knife from the opening? Hmm. So is it that, like, everyone was actually already corrupted? Oh, maybe like a video plays? So it's the animator guy? Come on, you got it, Makoto. Granted, you have no idea about the brainwashing, so I don't know how you're going to figure it out, but yeah, so I guess it's just the animator guy's evil? Or it could just be that his stuff is still being misused without his permission. I don't know. Yeah, because she will haunt you. Because remember, Kyoko is a ghost. We learned this back in the first game. Did anybody see the game last night, or... No, trust in Kyoko. Ah. So where's the knife come from? Oh, dude, it's Monokuma time. It's back. He still has all his stuff, too. Or Monokuma Theater? Is that what it was called? I think it was called Monokuma Theater. You know, now you think about it, like, him being tied up isn't safety. Because can he just, like, start running and kill himself? Be gone. We voted to kill you in Chapter 5, dude. Nah, y'all all chose your fate. Except for Kyoko. And I guess the people who were murdered. Oh, Mondo's butter. I was like, what's that liquid? And I'm like, oh, he's because he's butter, dude. Oh, Makoto, you're fine. Is it? No, it's. Is that green hair? He's a big guy. It is. Nothing will stop him from beating up teenagers. Nothing. Not even death. Oh. Green hair redemption arc? I'm on board. I mean, I guess it's got to be the animator guy. He's the only person left. I feel like he should come clean if he's not involved, right? About the brainwashing stuff. That's like he should have let them know about this beforehand. Also, how much blood does this guy have? Like any reason? Just a natural hatred for children, or inferiority complex? I mean, seriously, this dude got stabbed with a spear, stabbed with a sword, cut his arm off, and he's just been walking around. He's really the super blood guy, the super heart pumper. The the chairman. I mean, that would kind of make sense. I mean, he did have like loose morals based on doing the Kamakura project. Oh, so that's why he suspected him of being evil. Okay. So I wonder if maybe at the end of the Despair episode, or the last Despair episode, it's going to be them corrupting the chairman. Yeah, it was pretty dumb. You know, your love life isn't really worth the entire world. Oh, turn off all the monitors. Is that what he's trying to do? Besides, this whole series is about unhealthy, abusive relationships. Maybe he's into getting stabbed, you know? Maybe he doesn't hold a grudge about it. See? He's already victim blaming himself. Seriously, he's got so much blood in him, dude. Oh, there's still a little bit more. Yeah, how do they get out? Yeah, it's hard to tell if he's complicit or message from Tingen. Now, I guess, in hindsight, making Tingen evil is kind of makes sense because it kind of makes it so that the student council president didn't actually kill anyone who was like not a good like kill anyone who's good. I mean, technically he killed Green Hair, but Green Hair, it did do some bad shit. Like he kind of contributed to the whole entire collapse of society, even though he was kind of used, so to speak. But because really he killed Tingen, he killed. I mean, the robot, which is not alive, and plus it was Monica's stand-in, so he should have killed that thing much sooner. Um, yeah, that's the only people he killed, right? I mean, I guess it's theoretically possible that I guess Tingen is still maybe even alive. I don't know, or it's just that he has some kind of like dead man switch type thing to, I guess, a final, final bit to make sure. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the, because honestly, I really liked the concept of it's that the leader, the kind of, I mean, technically, the vice chairman's not the actual leader of the Future Foundation, but in a way, he's kind of like the, he's their symbol of hope, right? Like him being the kind of final antagonist, like felt really thematic based on the themes of the first game, which is that you know, even these, you know, example shining stars of hope, if pushed far enough or put in the right situation, will choose to be evil and embrace despair. So him being the final, like, and also him doing it because of his own like kind of warped ideology that had like been influenced by the course of the whole tragedy. Like him being the final villain like felt way better than me. Then it's like, oh, actually, it's just the old dude's evil, and which I mean, it's still similar because he's, you know, the leader of the Future Foundation, like the actual leader, but it felt more like, you know, the vice chairman is like kind of, I don't know what word I'm thinking of. Like I keep thinking of like not spiritual leader, but um like he's the one that it seemed like everyone actually looked up to for the most part. A lot of my opinion on how I feel about Tengen being the villain is going to depend on if he was just brainwashed or if he was turned evil by more conventional methods. Just because like the brainwashing thing, it just feels a little cheap. I don't know, because it just kind of feels like it's so like it runs counter to the themes of the first game, which is that these people kind of they choose selfishness and evil over, you know, prioritizing the group and everyone as a whole. Because like I mean, really, the whole idea of choice has been kind of eliminated by the introduction of like, oh well, these guys aren't evil because they chose to be; they're evil because they were brainwashed and they didn't have a choice. Because I mean, that felt like that was like a big theme of the first game was the idea of choice, right? Like there were rules that encouraged killing, but you were never forced to kill in any of the various different sections, right? It's kind of almost like the prisoner's dilemma in a sense, where the best possible thing or the best outcome is to, you know, trust in the other individual, and by being selfish, you end up, you know, screwing yourself in the long run. So, I don't know. I'm still, you know, the jury's still out on how I feel about Tengen being the final villain, if that's what they're going for. I think it's a little bit less compelling than the vice chairman, just because I feel like I could kind of understand his ideology, at least the way I thought they were presenting it, which is that, you know, Makoto's a threat worth getting rid of at any cost, just because we've already seen how influential one person can be, potentially. So if Makoto was evil or was able to be corrupted, that he could destroy everything they've worked so hard to build. So yeah, I'll still, you know, I'll think about it some more, and you know, don't take anything I'm saying as of right now to like, you know, these are just like initial gut thoughts, right? And my more concrete, actualized thoughts will come later when I do a video talking about the entire anime, but we're still not quite there at the end yet. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next episode, and bye, guys.